Ladies and gentlemen, we are introducing you to chemistry and physics, getting you pumped for 9th grade today as we wrap up your 8th grade year. So we're going to wrap up a little bit of everything you know for solids, liquids, and gases. Now we know that we have liquids such as water and dish soap that have different viscosities. And what we're going to do today is mix our liquids and our solids, or excuse me, our weird viscosities to create a gas. Now, gas is the hardest one to concept because there's gas all around you. There's air pressure keeping your body together. That's why we don't just fall apart and explode. So we are going to be creating and looking and measuring the diameter, math, of some bubbles today. So our first step is to make our bubble solution. Now, again, math and science are best friends. So we are going to do a 4-to-1 ratio. What that means is you're going to put 4 times as much water for however much dish soap you put. So if you're at home and you're doing this by yourself, or if you have siblings, I recommend doing 1 cup of water to 1/4 a cup of dishwasher detergent. Now, if you have more people in your house or you want to play with this for a while, you can obviously do 2 cups to 1/2 cup, but make sure your ratio is 1-to-4. So we're going to start with our 4 milliliters of water. So I'm going to do 300 and then 100 because Miss Humphreys messed up. So we're going to do 300 into our container. And then another 100, so that makes 400. 3 plus 1 is 4. We're so good. 400 milliliters of water. And again, you can use 1 cup at home. And then I'm going to take my milliliters and I'm going to fill to 100 milliliters of dish soap. Remember, 400 in here, 100 in here, 4-to-1. Now I'm just going to fill that up to 100, just like that. So again, you'd fill up to about 1/4 a cup, and I'm going to pour it right in there. Now, if you're at home, you've got that nice little spatula. Make sure you grab all of it in there. I'm at school, so this is all I have, so I'm going to give it a quick mix. And make sure that is mixed, but not frothy. Kind of look like that. Step 2 is to actually make the bubbles. Now, against Miss Humphrey's better judgment, we are using plastic straws. I don't have my reusable metal straws at school, so try it, see if it works. We're going to take a plastic straw, and the first thing that you need to do is wet the surface of the table that you're working on. Now, we need the soap to adhere to the liquid. As soon as you hit this dry surface, it's going to pop because you're not mixing liquids and gases anymore. Now we've added a solid in there. So I'm going to very gently just drop some water on my desk because I'm an adult that's not going to fling it everywhere or make a mess. So now that it's kind of evenly spread out and my surface is wet, I'm going to dip my straw. Oh, my hand's wet. I'm going to dip my straw very gently into my bubble solution. I'm not going to, because that just sprays it everywhere. So like, let's calm down, pretend we're doing a meditative breathing. Pretend your parents are yelling at you and you're trying to breathe through it. So we're going to place our bubble and pop. Now, remember, bubbles are not like balloons, so you don't have to keep blowing them up. If you get a good bubble and it stops, let it go. I'm going to drop that bubble right there by gently pulling my straw up. And that leaves that bubble, so I can now add to it. Ooh. And just remember, you're going to fail. That's part of life. Ooh, Miss Humphreys, come on. Oh, fail. And see, you're going to fail. Just keep trying. It's okay. Oh, Miss Humphreys. This is going to go on TikTok as a fail. All right, so after you fail for like 10 minutes, because science is about failing and trying again, you can start to move your bubbles around, you can start to try to combine your bubbles, and you can play with the gas of it and try to pop it. And notice it leaves this ring. We're being able to actively observe the space that air takes up. So we know it exists, we just created the space. So I hope you have fun with that one. Make sure to clean off your desk.